90% of you can't read a book properly. Seriously, let's be honest with each other. Most of you struggle to read a book thoroughly, both in form and content. What do I mean by form? You read a few chapters, then quit. You can't finish the book. As for content, even if you manage to read it all, are you sure you fully understood it? A month later, you might forget everything. And applying it to your life? Zero. That's the truth, and I'm telling you, in my circles, I see 90% of people failing to read a book properly. So I made this video with the deepest hope of pulling you out of that 90%. Honestly, and let me say up front, this lesson is free, no book ads, no reading course promos. So relax and watch, no worries. Let's dive in. How will I tackle this? I'll split it into two parts. The program structure. Part 1, I'll analyze why you can't read a book. Part 2, I'll share specific, clear, practical steps for everyone to read books, from tough to super tough. I promise to deliver this for you, and never forget today's main goal. I want to pull you out of that 90% group. Let's jump in. We're starting with Part 1, Analysis. Hello, everyone. This is Part 1, where we dig into why so many, probably until tomorrow, people around us can't read a book properly in form or content. First, let's talk about your mindset. Some of you might say, wait, I finished books. I read novels, comics, tons of books. I finished them. What are you talking about? Well, here's the thing. If you read a book that's below your level of understanding, what do you learn? If everything in it is stuff you already know, making it easy to read, what do you gain? Let's say you're in 10th grade. If you face a tough life problem and want to improve, do you ask a 12th grader or a 9th grader? The 12th grader. Your reading level is the same. You need to read what you don't know to grow. Reading a book where you understand everything instantly means you're likely stagnating or progressing super slowly. You must learn what's unknown, what's hard. That's the real deal. Reading below your knowledge level teaches you nothing. Seriously, everyone wants to learn something new. Higher, better. That's growth, folks. The smartest move is reading books above your current level. That's the first point. Now, the second point, why do most people fail to read a book properly in form and content? Some say, hey, the book was boring, so I didn't want to read it. You might be right, but here's the deal. How can you judge a book if you don't understand it? You need to fully grasp a book 100% before you can call it boring. Most who say a book is boring haven't actually understood it, and I'll boldly state the main reason. You don't finish a book because you don't understand it. It's hard. You read, feel lost, confused, see no benefit, absorb nothing. You wonder, what am I reading? Why don't I get this? At this stage, some are honest and quit when they realize they don't understand. Others are more persistent, pretending they get it when they don't, and keep reading. But these folks don't last long, maybe 2 or 3 more chapters before quitting because it's not sinking in. Or some pretend all the way to the end, thinking they've understood but finish with nothing. So we must face the core issue. Most people can't read a book because they don't understand it. It's too hard. There must be a way to tackle this, a way to handle books from tough to extremely tough, to fully read and understand them. We'll get to the answers in the next part of this video. Are you ready? If so, let's dive into the solutions for reading a book properly. Hello, everyone. We're now in part 2, solutions to pull you out of the 90% who read books without understanding a thing, who read poorly. I'll break this method into 4 steps. Step 1, be honest and pause. What does this mean? Imagine you're reading a book. Pick it up. I'm serious. Read about 5 pages. If after those 5 pages, you feel you don't understand, it's too hard or you only vaguely get it, I want you to be honest and pause reading. That's it. Step 1 is that simple. Please remember, be honest. Folks, there are many terrible lies in life, but none are as cruel as lying to yourself. I've explained, one of the biggest reasons people quit reading halfway is self-deception. They don't understand but keep reading, convincing themselves, I probably get it, or I'll figure it out later. If you're right, congrats, but look at the results. You quit halfway or finish without understanding. You're not right here. Step 1, be honest and pause. Read 5 pages, admit, I don't get it, and stop. That's it. Once you've done this, let's move to step 2. Step 2, set a small goal. In step 1, the key is awareness of the book you're reading. It's hard, tough to chew, but valuable and worth continuing. When a book seems simple, you focus and think, I'll finish it. But for a hard book, don't aim to finish it all at once. Instead, set a small goal. Focus on reading and truly understanding chapter 1. Don't set lofty goals. Aiming too high leads to falling hard. Limit your goal. Read and understand chapter 1. After that, move to chapter 2, then 3, but first master chapter 1. It's the foundation. Want less to conquer, bit by bit. In this step, I suggest 2 techniques to fully read and understand chapter 1. First, read chapter 1 straight through, holding a red marker. When you hit a part you don't understand, underline it. Simple as that. Keep reading, but only chapter 1. Don't get greedy and jump to chapter 2. Nobody's asking you to. Repeat. Step A is to read chapter 1 from start to finish, underlining anything you don't get with a red marker or pen. Step B. After reading once, go back and read again, but this time focus only on the red underlined parts you didn't understand. Picture it. Now you're tackling the tricky bits you missed the first time. The reading rule here is +-1 difficulty. What's that? Imagine a page with a tough section you don't get. Don't just reread that part. Read the section right before it and the one right after it. Read 3 sections total, the one above, the tough one in the middle, and the one below. Read slowly, word by word, super slowly. No rushing here. Read each word carefully, missing nothing. I want you to go through every single word in this reread. I believe this can clear up 50% of what you didn't understand. Read slowly, focusing on the unclear parts. First, read straight through, underlining what you don't get. Second, reread only the underlined parts using the +-1 rule. Now, if you reread and understand, leave it alone. But if you still don't get it, grab a pen and write "still don't understand" next to that part. Be bold. Write it. I'm teaching you how to tackle super tough books, so it's normal to not get it after a reread. Write "still don't understand." You've already made good progress, transforming a lot in chapter 1. Some parts are still unclear? Let's move to step 3. Step 3. Use AI's help by now. After steps 1 and 2, you've understood quite a bit of chapter 1, with a few parts still marked "still don't understand" in red. Step 3 is where we nail those. If you know how to use AI, you're unstoppable. There's nothing you can't find answers for. AI is still free, incredibly smart, and boosts your growth, including reading skills. Many don't know how to use it, though it's simple. Let's take an example from a tough sentence in the book, The Lean Startup. I'll read it. Bet I wouldn't get it first try either. Use an MPV product to establish real data about the company's current position. Among many assumptions in the business plan, test the riskiest assumption first. This sentence might stump even business folks. Many young and old pretend they get it, but if asked to explain, give examples, or apply it, they can't. Why do I know? I've been that clueless, and I've met many who read The Lean Startup but couldn't explain this part. It's a "still don't understand" section. Grab a different pen, green, purple, or a highlighter. Underline the phrases you don't get in this section using a new color. I'd underline MVP product, real data about the company's current position, assumptions in the business plan, and test the riskiest assumption. 4 points I don't fully grasp. Now what? Simple. Ask AI the terms you don't understand. Search "what is an MPV product?" Read them. I guarantee 100% you'll fully understand what an MVP is. You can pause this video to research. Even without prior reading, you'll get MVP after this. Let's say I've read and pieced it together. The book says MVP is a minimum viable product, but that's vague. After Ask AI, I see MVP as an unfinished product focusing on one core strength, ignoring extras. Example: in the business travel market, people want a lightweight laptop for work. Tablets don't cut it, regular laptops are bulky, and Surface or MacBooks are too pricey. They need a light, affordable laptop with decent specs. As a savvy entrepreneur, you make one. Your MPV? A product hitting one key point, lightness. It's not perfect, but focuses on that core need. That's MVP. Pick a few critical features, accept flaws, and build. See? I use AI. I understood MVP exactly. Now do the same for real data, assumptions in the business plan, or test the riskiest assumption. Search what are assumptions in a business plan, in quotes, or shorten it to assumptions, in quotes. Read, and you'll 100% understand the section, even if you didn't before. Push yourself to feel the thrill of grasping something. My MVP explanation might seem basic to you, but I'm proud. I'm ahead of many. I'm not bragging, but I feel pride. And I hope this AI help step clears most tough parts of Chapter 1. Step 4. Enjoy the results. By now, you're partly out of the 90% who read poorly without understanding. I encourage you to reread the entire chapter one more time. This reread will make you ecstatic. You'll understand everything. It's 100% absorption, a proud, thrilling read. You've overcome all obstacles, understood what was unclear, conquered what once frustrated you. I can't explain how amazing this step is. It's what drives you to keep reading. Only when you truly grasp knowledge do you feel the joy of reading, that wow moment of pride and excitement. I've learned something. Oh my gosh, I'm smarter. You feel you've grown through mastering tough knowledge, learning something new. Maybe I'm geeking out, but many haven't truly absorbed a book. So this boundless joy of realizing I'm smarter might be unfamiliar. If you haven't felt it, I urge you to chase that feeling. It's blissful, exhilarating, like you've leveled up from a few days ago. This is the biggest motivator to finish a book. You read, understand, conquer, absorb, and can apply it to life. That's the greatest drive, the joy of learning something huge. After Chapter 1, why not try Chapter 2? If one page feels this intense, imagine finishing a whole book. Many of you have studied at university. A subject that makes you money later is just mastering its textbook, one or two books. With a teacher's guidance in that book, you gain a profession, a skill. This book is the same. It's your expertise, your badge to face the world. Here's my knowledge. It opens opportunities as your understanding grows. You gain confidence. Others recognize you. And when you speak, people see you're knowledgeable and ready to act. What's better than that? Most importantly, I want to repeat this feeling. The joy only those who truly absorb a book understand. It's boundless happiness from realizing you've grown smarter. Step 4 is the happiest. I guarantee this method ensures you'll understand a chapter, even in a tough book. It might take time, but when you realize you've grown and feel the joy of knowledge, you'll have the drive to keep reading. It's that simple. This drive is powerful. It's why I can spend a month on one tough book, because finishing feels amazing. I hope you'll feel this joy someday. You'll get addicted to reading, to that feeling. After Chapter 1, do the same for Chapter 2. Finishing it gives you that joy again, pushing you to Chapter 3. You'll keep going. Finish the book and see reading differently, appreciating authors who wrote for you. You might not feel this yet, but I'm telling you how fun and joyful it is. I hope this lecture helps more people see the importance of books, how they elevate your growth and status. It's an endless joy for us all. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and see you in the next video.